What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, and I'm bringing you the end of our last and latest clan war against Black Badgers. For those of you not familiar with Black Badgers, they are part of the Clash Tutors clan family and level 7 clan, and we were going to match up with Green Goats, but, well, and that was a few weeks ago, or maybe a month ago. But this time we ended up matching with Black Badgers randomly, so we were happy about that. We always like a good challenge, and we had a lot of fun this war. So we got one shy of perfect war, and they struggled a little bit with our top bases, and pretty much throughout. We'll definitely show what they did. I mean, 60 out of 60 attacks. It's awesome that they used all their attacks and gave it a good try. A couple of them were not 3-starred, but most were 2. I don't know why they didn't even hit Gatsby's base, but yeah, so they struggled with our 9s, and I think they cleaned up all of the 8s. So very cool. And we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the Town Hall 9s that we used attacks against. So let's go ahead and jump into our first one with Gatsby getting a 6-star war and using a shattered GoVaLo on here. And let's go ahead and move it. So we got a shattered entry here, 2 golems, and the wizards are taking care of those big heavy hit point buildings, those storage units, and they trigger the clan castle, or at least part of it. I don't know if that's the full trigger. Drops the wall breakers. A lot of them died to the expo, but they do break through to that first compartment. He has a jump, a rage, and a heal, and a couple heals for his hogs slash clan castle. So he jumps those Valkyries in there. They're going to jump right into the queen, take her out with 1 slap under rage, and then he's going to go ahead and be able to deploy the hogs in here. That queen is doing kind of queen walk, and I think she's going to go down pretty soon because she has no healers on her, and she's got a couple point defenses. Uses the ability, but that cannon will get on her very soon. And those hogs are making their way counterclockwise around the base. Still have another heal after that first one is dropped. Dropped right in the middle of a giant bomb, so perfectly done. Poisons that the skeletons there where the hogs are going into. That's very nicely done. And then uses that final heal to go ahead and push these hogs through the rest of the base. So the king is right on life support. He is just about done, but those hogs get it just in time, so he is going to live to war another day. And we're all in cleanup mode, so let's go ahead around the base and clean it up in 4 speed. Very nice attack. And since that was such a nice attack, we'll go ahead and take another look, or a look at another hit by Gatsby on their number 2. So our number 9 hitting their number 1 and 2 using another GoVaLo, but he's going to bring enough troops to not pop the lava hound in the clan castle. If that makes sense to you, check out that video of how to handle a clan castle hound that I just put out just a little bit ago. Drops the wall breakers in to get in that first compartment, and has a jump, a rage, and 2 heals, same as last one. But it's very cool because he wants these wizards to die pretty much. He wants them to do the funneling and take out as many buildings as they can. Drops the Valkyries in there that are going to start running into the core. And, you know, he wants those Valkyries and everything to get in the core, but those wizards need to die. Drops a heal in there, and let me just see. The Valkyries are standing in heals, running around the base. Haven't been raged yet, though. I think he's waiting until they get into that core and get aggro on the queen. I think as soon as these guys get away from that Tesla, there we go. Now the wizards are under fire by a Tesla. Finally go down. The Valkyries jump in, knock out that queen, and we're ready to start deploying the hogs now. That hound is in their clan castle. The enemy clan castle hound is not going to be popped. There are no more units to pop that in the core. So notice he held back the queen, just kind of like I said in that video that I put out as far as how to handle the hound in the clan castle. Now that these defenses are down, he can go ahead and drop the queen if he'd like to, or just hold back a little bit just to make sure that the hogs are going to make it through the base. He can see now he has another heal, only 3 or 4 defenses left, or 5, and he knows that these hogs are going to be able to make it through there. All the giant bombs have been triggered, so they're not going to die to any giant bombs. That one giant bomb right north of the town hall hasn't been tripped, but there's no pathing to that anymore. So 15 hogs on 1 Tesla equals a dead Tesla. The queen uses her ability just to speed things up on the cleanup, and that hound is picking on the golem, but the golem doesn't mind at all. It's just a friendly little tickle. So everything's going smoothly, cleanup's going good, and we are ready to go ahead and count those 3 stars. So again, awesome war Gats. Doesn't swag, but has 2 poisons left over. So just a way to crush that base. All right, let's go ahead. I didn't mention in the beginning that we had one less of a perfect Warren. 99%. So we're not going to show it, but that's the base that gave us the 99%. I don't think we didn't need the perfect war to win, so we left 6 attacks on the table. It's not like we needed to do that. So let's go ahead and check Matty J do a queen walk, and he's going to do a cold-blooded GoVaLo, and he's going to force the queen walk with 2 wizards and a giant, which is a great method. So if there's a lot of point defenses, and you want to make sure that queen gets the ways she needs to go. Drop that giant like this. Go ahead and take care of it with some wizards to take care of those buildings that would otherwise be taken out by the archer tower. And look at that, he drops the hog in there to make sure he can take care of that archer tower, so these wizards can continue the funneling. Now we've got the funneling completely done. That queen has absolutely no reason to walk up north, so everything's going exactly like he wants to, and we're just going to go ahead and do a queen walk here, and bring the cold-blooded GoVaLo like I said, but that's going to be separate from the rest of the attack. So already phase 2 is started. Sends that max golem in there and a couple wall breakers, a test wall breaker there to make sure that there's no traps and the wall breakers will get through. Second one is put in, there we go. And like I said, it was a cold-blooded, so it's just 1 golem in there. And all the Valkyries are sent. He's got 2 jumps because he wants to go ahead and jump far into this base, make sure that Kill Squad can make it into the queen and the king. The rest of the clan, the clan castle is lured or taken out by the poison. Has 1 heal left over, 1 rage, and 1 more jump. So the queen is met up with the kill squad, so she's going to do some serious damage. And he does have that rage for the queen if he needs it, which it doesn't look like. Starts sending in the hogs as the enemy queen is down by those Valkyries. And they do not have a heal, so they gotta go they gotta do their thing here. And now the queen has no heal because the healers are gone. But the cool thing is that golem is going to tank. That's going to be her guard. So the hogs don't make it all the way as far as the defenses. So there's 2 more defenses left. We're going to go speed this around. Queen will shoot through a wall. That golem will take 1 for the team. Fortunately, it gets the aggro of that cannon, and the queen will make her way around after the storage, take that out. And I love that because I want to do this all the time. When I have an extra poison and I have that last defense, I'm like, drop the poison there and just whatever. I mean, hopefully it kills those archers on top, and then they can't take me out. But Valkyries are still alive, and they're going to go ahead and take out that, or at least tank for the wizard to take the archer tower out. And now we are in cleanup mode after that double giant bomb has been tripped. And it's all over. 3 stars. All right, here we go. Very nice attack by Matty. Number 8, we are going to see a queen charge by Sen. And I like to show this, well, number 1, because it's a good attack, and number 2, because he has mid-level royals. So you can do these type of things. You don't need to have 25-25 or 30-30 royals to do these type of attacks. This base is a max Town Hall 8 defense base. It's not simple with a couple of max Town Hall 9 sprinkled in there. I think the Expos are, one of them is level 2, one of them is level 1. So he's going to go ahead and send the Queen in there with the 4 healers and use a Shattered GoHo on the back end or the second phase. And the cool thing is he's going to drop a giant in here just to make sure that nothing goes squirrely, make sure those wall breakers can get in without getting sniped by Tesla or, I don't know, anything else, a big, huge, giant atomic bomb falling from the ceiling. I don't know what else could pop up there, but there we go. There's a Tesla, but fortunately that Queen actually would have tanked for that. That cannon, I guess, too. So very, very nicely done. He needs to get inside that. That's part of the strategy, is to get that Queen in that compartment, take out this clan castle, and fortunately she's going to take down that cannon right before she focuses on the Hound, so she only has 1 defense on her, point defense, and drops the Wizard in there to go ahead and speed this kill up. So we'll go ahead and fast forward that. He's so confident, he knows that these lava pups will be taken care of. He starts the second phase up top, which is very, very cool. Queen is going to walk back out just to take care of that last lava pup, but then refocus back in, and she's going to go ahead and take care of that gold storage and then work her way back in to take care of the king. Do we have wall breaker fails? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I didn't watch the top there, but they do get in there. They have a jump, so the queen on king action on both sides, and the friendly king and friendly queen are going to beat both. So way to go. Pretty cool. They're just swingers, man. They like to swap. The king and queen like to swap partners. So that's, whatever, to each his own. And we've got one more heal. The heal has been dropped for these hogs on the bottom, and they have one more. That sweeper is very pesky to those air defensive, to the healers. I'm sorry, to the healers for against the queen. So they got to take care of those sweepers. The hogs are making their way around on that second and last heal. Lose a couple to spring traps, but it's going to go pretty well here. He's got 1 billion hogs and the golem. 2 full golems, so they finally take out that sweeper just a little too late, because now it doesn't matter. There's no more defenses, so those healers are like, screw the queen. We're going to go ahead and start healing these golems that need to be healed, and we're going to have full golems by the end of this raid. So you know what? That and $4 will buy you a cup of coffee, I guess. I don't know, but we've got everybody cleaning up, so it is a 3-star. Very nice attack. I really wish you could switch your healers when you need to. You just click the healer, then click the unit that you want to. Number 10 is going to be taken out by Pharaoh Hound, and he's going to do a Shattered GoHo with Suicide Dragons. So, very cool. And take care of the lure as well. So drops these 2 dragons in here, and no, not really any funneling. That archer is not going to do her thing. She's not going to funnel really too much. So he drops the poison to take care of that, drops a rage to rage up these dragons. 2 dragons against 1. That 1 dragon has no chance, and don't do it, queen. You did it. You fired on him, and as soon as you fire on him, guess what? You're done. That's it. Game is over. So enemy archer queen makes a huge mistake by firing on those dragons. They have done their job, taking care of both the clan castle mobs and the archer queen. So it's time to set the second phase in here. Drops the shattered entry. Tesla pops there just to, I don't know, really didn't do anything. But drops the wall breakers in there to get into that. The first compartment drops the king. And you know what? At this point, we can send in the hogs. I mean, there's no more clan castle and there's no more archer queen. But he wants to go ahead and get these units in here just a little bit further to hopefully trip any giant bombs that they can. But the problem is they don't have a jump to get into those compartments, so they're going to have to bash it the old-fashioned way. That queen is taking some serious damage by that Tesla, and she has to use her ability. So there's 1, there's 2. There's a double giant bomb set, so that is very good. That is 1 key core accomplished, and we have 2 heals to go ahead and take care of these flying hogs. So they got to make their way around the base, and they're making it clockwise, and using the kill squad as a tank for them as they're making their way around. So not too much defense hitting them. They do have another heal, and they have 7 hogs that he does Asian wall style to go ahead and take care of the rest of these defenses. A couple skelly traps. You can drop a poison there. There we go. Look at that. It's like I'm controlling it. We're almost done. Tripped that other double giant bomb set, so that's just going to make things very, very comfortable for these hogs that have to take out that cannon and sweeper. And we are all done in cleanup mode, taking out the rest of this base. So nice attack. Really like to see the different phases, and taking care of that the lure and the archer queen with those suicide dragons. Nice touch. All right, last one. Let us go with number 15. We're going to see our new guy, the 8.5, go ahead and crush this base, which is kind of an 8.5 in itself. So 8.5 against 8.5. And just, I mean, take a look at, his units that he's using here. He's using a quad quake with GoVaLo, shattered entry. No, wait, I think it might be cold-blooded. I'm not sure. We'll see. But, he's got level 2 queen. And he's going to send those wall breakers in there and then drops the stone entry. So it's a stone GoVaLo, which you don't see all the time. But drops the quad quake, has rage and 2 heals. And that queen, unfortunately, is going to go for a walk. And those golems were going to go for a walk, but then they're like, nah, we need to go back in the core. That's kind of what we need to do. So you know what? What is a queen walk without a king by her side? Unfortunately, that queen has no ability, so she's going to die. And now it's up to these Valkyries to do what the Royals should have done. So she's going to walk around, smack that Archer Queen, and then kind of take things out in the Town Hall core, or Town Hall section, and then run back. That one rogue Valkyrie is going to go up north and tank for the Wizards that are going to take out this King. And she's going to do a little damage herself. So the rest of them are making their way through the core. That King is running away. The Wizard's like, nah, come back. Yeah, I'm going to shoot through the wall. All right, so Hogs are flying, and still has one more heal left as they go completely to baconized. They are taken out by that double giant bomb. Fortunately, he had some more left over in his back pocket to deploy in the back end and take out these last 2 defenses. That cannon was on the golem, but then switches to these Hogs, and they're about ready to take it out. Another attack where the Lava Hound in the clan castle is completely negated. Negated because really the queen died, and those wizards went running after the king. So works out to Doc's advantage, because that is just picking on a full golem, and that hound is going to do nothing to a full golem. Those Valkyries and everything else in the kill squad are going to take out this last building with the help of the Hogs. And then we've got the end of our Town Hall 9 recap. So again, shout out to Black Badgers. We appreciate the war. We had a good time, and good luck to you guys in your up-and-coming wars. And hopefully you guys watching were able to see different attack styles. See different levels. You can do it with level 30 Royals, and level 10, and sometimes level 2. And practice these attacks. Get your 6-star clan wars, and practice those 3-star attacks.